Everyone, today's recipe is a vegetarian recipe. I'm simply cooking some of the vegetables. It's also called a mixed vegetable curry. To begin, I'm just gonna take some green peas, frozen green peas, and about 2 cups of those. Yes, and then I have about 4 to 5 medium-sized potatoes cut up into small cubes, and then I have some carrots cut up into small pieces, 2 cups of carrots, about 3 cups of potatoes, and 2 cups of green peas. And then I have one large sized onion sliced, thinly sliced, not too thick. And then I have all the tomatoes, two small or medium-sized tomatoes, also sliced into thin slices. And then I have a tablespoon of coriander powder, a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a tablespoon of red chilies because I want it spicy. If you don't, just don't put the red chilies in there. A tablespoon of minced garlic, a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of garam masala, and a tablespoon of cumin seeds. And then I also have about a half cup of oil. And to begin, I'm just going to add the cumin seeds to the pot and wait for the pot to start getting warm or hot. And then I'm going to add the oil and let the cumin seeds cook in with the oil for maybe a few seconds. Once I see that it's starting to cook, I will add the minced garlic into the oil. And again, I'm just gonna let it cook for maybe a minute, maybe less, just a few seconds, and then there, I'll show you. It's just like that, and then I will once I feel that the oil is starting to sizzle, I'm just gonna add the onions in there. So I'm gonna add the slices of onion, and I'm gonna cook those until they become translucent. So I don't think I want them to turn fully brown or golden, um, because I just want to go ahead and add the tomatoes to the onion, and then the tomatoes and the onion will cook together on a low heat. So here I'm just gonna add the onion, and at this point my heat is at a high, but once I add the tomatoes and the spices, I will turn the heat to a medium. So there, I'm just gonna add the tomatoes, turn the heat to a medium, and then add my spices there. All the spices go into this mix, and I'm just quickly going to stir fry the tomatoes and the onion with the spices there. And I'm just going to once I feel it's all mixed together, I'm just gonna cover and simmer it on a medium-low heat for about 10 minutes, so the tomatoes can get soft and the onion and the tomatoes blend together and almost form like a paste. So there, I'm just gonna, once everything is mixed together, I'm just gonna go ahead and cover the pot, and I'm going to turn the heat from a medium to a medium-low, and I will let it sit there for the next 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, the tomatoes are cooked, and I'm just going to mix it together. So just quickly mash the tomatoes and the onions before I go ahead and add the other veggies in there. So there you can see it's sticking to the pan a bit, not too much, because I don't want this paste to get burnt. So there, I'm just gonna mix everything together, and I'm gonna, so once I feel like the tomatoes are a little bit mashed and so are the onion, I'm just gonna give it another quick mix, and then add the potatoes and the carrots to this mix. I won't be adding the green peas with the potatoes because I want them to, because they're frozen peas and they will cook faster than the potatoes and the carrots. So there I have I've mixed carrots and the potatoes to this mix, and the heat is still on medium low. I'm not going to add any water to this at all, because I want them both to cook in. These vegetables have like a lot of water in them, so I want it to cook on a low medium heat, but I want it to cook in its own juices. So there, as you can see, no water added, and I still have a bit of a gravy. And but the potatoes are not fully cooked, but they're about 75% cooked. So that tells me I can go ahead and add the green peas. And now I'm just going to mix this and let it cover it, and then let it cook for another 5 to 10 minutes on a low heat. So before, I think I let it cook for about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and the potatoes were cooked. And now I'm going to let it cook for another 5 to 10 minutes, and this will make the potatoes 100% done. And then the peas and the carrots are obviously cooked as well. So this curry is ready. You can use it as a side dish, or you can have it just by itself. Very delicious and quick. And this is my recipe for today. Subscribe to my channel, and